Micha has a signature move that his viewers know instantly. He draws one bold yellow line across a chart and says, "Watch this." And again, the stock arrives at that line and gets stuck or bounces away from it like it hit a wall. Today we learn his famous yellow line, what it really is, and why mastering it is close to mastering the chart itself. So let's say it plainly. The yellow line is simply the single most important horizontal level on the chart. It is the one price that the stock has reacted to over and over, the line it keeps bumping into and respecting. Strip away every fancy indicator, and this one horizontal line, drawn at the right place, often tells you more than all the rest combined. This is just support and resistance, the idea we have met before, but taken to its most powerful and focused form. A support level is a price floor where buyers keep stepping in and the stock keeps bouncing up. A resistance level is a price ceiling where sellers keep appearing and the stock keeps getting rejected. The yellow line is whichever of those is the big, obvious, undeniable one for this particular stock right now. Why does a simple horizontal line carry so much power? Because of memory and emotion. At that price, important things happen before. Traders remember it. Some are waiting to buy there. Some are waiting to sell there. Some are desperate to break even there. All those orders and all that emotion pile up at the very same level. And that concentration is what makes the line act like a magnet and then a wall. So how do you find a yellow line on any chart? You look for the horizontal price that the stock has touched and respected the most times. 2 touches make a possible line. 3 or more touches make a strong, confirmed one. The more often price has reacted at a level, and the more recent and obvious those reactions are, the more famous and powerful that line becomes. You're hunting for the level that practically draws itself. And here is the behavior Micha points to. When the stock approaches that yellow line from below, it tends to get stuck, stalling, and reversing because that is where the sellers live. When it approaches from above, it tends to bounce because that is where the buyers wait. Knowing where the line is means you stop being surprised. You expect a reaction before it happens. Now, one of the most beautiful ideas in all of charting, the role reversal. When a yellow line finally breaks, it does not vanish. It flips. A ceiling that the stock finally punches up through becomes a floor that supports it on the way back down. And a floor that finally breaks down becomes a ceiling on any bounce back up. Old resistance becomes new support, and old support becomes new resistance. The line keeps matching, just with its role reversed. That gives you a powerful, simple game plan around the line. You do not blindly buy or sell. You wait, and you watch how the price behaves right at the yellow line. A clear, decisive breakup through it, especially on heavy volume, says the level has given way and the path is open. A weak, tired rejection at the line says the wall is holding and the move is probably over. You let the line tell you which it is. But you must treat the yellow line as a zone, not a razor-thin price. Markets are messy. The stock might poke a little above or below the line, with a wick or a brief spike before respecting it. Do not get faked out by a tiny overshoot. The level is an area of importance, a neighborhood, not a single exact number down to the cent. Give it a little breathing room. And of course, our steady honesty. Even the most beautiful yellow line is a description of where the crowd has reacted before, not a guarantee of the future. Strong levels do break, and when they do, the people who bet everything on the line being unbreakable get hurt. It is a tool for stacking the odds and for knowing where the decisive battle will be fought, not a crystal ball. And the long-term index investor, as always, draws no lines at all and does just fine. So that is the famous yellow line. Not magic, just the single most important horizontal level on the chart. The one the stock keeps getting stuck at or bouncing from, powered by memory and emotion, and still matching even after it breaks, with its role reversed. Find a line that draws itself. Watch how price behaves there, and you really do start to feel like you are mastering the chart. I'll see you in the next one, where we look at a chart setup that rarely disappoints. Until then, keep it simple, and always know where your yellow line is.